श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते नाम्ने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते शिला भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश इति तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं भङ्गं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमः वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरम् So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire शुश्रूषो श्रद्धानस्य वासुदेवकथारुचि स्यान्महत्सेवया विप्रा पुण्यतीर्थनिषेवनात् शृण्वतां स्वकथा कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनः हृदि अन्तस्थो हि अभद्राणि विधुनोति सुहृत्सताम् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवते सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकीम् तदा रजस्तमो भावकामलोपादयश्च ये चेदयतैरनाविद्धं स्थितं सत्त्वे प्रसीदति एवं प्रसन्नमनसो भगवद्भक्तियोगतः भगवत्तत्त्वविज्ञानं मुक्तसङ्गस्य जायते भिद्यते हृदये ग्रन्थि स्थित्यन्ते सर्वसंशयः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि द्रष्ट एवात्मनीश्वरे कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्घ्रिये Hare Krishna. So we are reading today from 4th canto, 6th chapter. That is Brahma satisfies Lord Shiva. And verses from text 9 to 20. So here we are, the Lord Brahma is going to Kailasha to meet Lord Shiva and pacify him so that the yajna can be continued. Daksha yajna, which was destroyed by Lord Shiva's agents upon his order. So there is Lord Brahma and followed with all the demigods, and they are reaching Kailash and what they are seeing there. So this is an amazing description of Mount Kailash, the residence of Lord Shiva. So starting with verse 9. जन्मौषधि तपो मन्त्रयोगसिद्धै नरप्तरै जुष्टं किन्नरगन्धर्वैरप्सरो अभिर्वृतं सदा. The abode known as Kailasha is full of different herbs and vegetables, and it is sanctified by Vedic hymns and mystic yoga practice. Thus, the residents of that abode are demigods by birth and have all mystic powers. Besides them, there are other human beings who are known as Kinnaras and Gandharvas and are accompanied by their beautiful wives who are known as Apsaras or angels. So, Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, those who worship the demigods take birth among the demigods. So, here it is being said that those who take birth there are demigods by birth and have all mystic powers. So, and there is all other humanoids like Gandharvas, Apsaras, Kinnaras, all those human beings who are elevated by nature. Nana Manimaye Srangai Srangair Nana Dhadu Vichitridai Nana Drumalata Gulmair Nana Mrgagana Vrtai. So here Kailas is full of mountains filled with all kinds of valuable jewels and minerals and surrounded by all varieties of valuable trees and plants. The top of the hill is nicely decorated by various types of deer. Then 11, verse number 11. Nanamala Prastravanayir Amala Prastravanayir Nana Kandarasanubhihim Ramanam Viharandinam Ramanaihi Sithayoshidam. That is, there are many waterfalls, and in the mountains there are many beautiful caves in which the very beautiful wives of the mystics are found. So they are living in those caves, which are very beautiful and decorated by jewels and minerals. So, Mayurakekapirutam Madandhali Vimurchitam Plavidai Rektagandhanam Kujidaischa Padatrinam. On Kailasa Hill, there is always the rhythmical sound of the peacock's sweet vibrations and the bees humming. Cuckoos are always singing, and other birds whisper amongst themselves. So just imagine, we can only imagine such a place. And lots of birds singing with sweet vibrations, and the bees are humming. Cuckoos are always singing, and other birds whisper amongst themselves. Imagine that. Then आह्वयन्तम् इवोठास्तैर्द्विजान् कामदुःखैर्द्रुमैः व्रजन्तम् इव मादङ्गैर्गृणन्तम् इव निर्जरैः. That is, there are tall trees with straight branches that appear to call the sweet birds. And when herds of elephants pass through the hills, it appears that the Kailasa hill moves with them. When the waterfalls resound, it appears that Kailasa hill does also. So this is just like when we sit in a train and the nearby train is moving, we feel that we ourselves are moving. Yeah? Like that, the animals, the elephant herds are moving on the mountain. You feel the mountain itself is shaking or moving. And when the waterfalls resound, it appears that Kailasa Hill also does also. This amazing nature. So, Mandarai Parijataischa Saralaischopasopitam Tamalai Sala Talaischa Kovidarasana Junair Kovidarasana Arjuna trees. Okay, Arjunai Chudai Kadambai Nirpischam Kadambai Nirpischam Kadambai Nipaischa, sorry, Naga Punnaga Champakai, Padala Shoka Bekulai, Kundai, Kurabai Bagarai. So these are the descriptions of the various types of uh, plants and trees. The whole Kailasa hill is decorated with various kinds of trees, of which the following names may be mentioned: Mandara, Parijata, Sarala, Tamala, Tala, Kovidara, Asana, Arjuna, Amrajati, that is mango trees, Kadamba, Thuli Kadamba, Naga, Punaga, Champaka, Patala, Ashoka, Bakula, Kunda, and Kurabaka. The entire hill is decorated with such trees, which produce flowers with fragrant aromas. So, mm, when we go to um, I mean, we probably on Earth we have never seen such a dense forest full of such beautiful trees, and having such, the flowers are having such fragrance. And then the next verse, that is 16. Sornarna Shatapatraischa Vararenu Kajadibihi Kubjair Mallika Pischa Madhavi Pischa Mandidam. That is, there are other trees also which decorate the hill, such as the golden lotus flower, the cinnamon tree, Malati, Kubja, Mallika, and Madhavi. These are all. Some of them are familiar for us, of course. The Malati, the jasmine variety, and then the cinnamon tree, golden lotus flower, all those. Panasodumbaras Ashwatha Plachanya Grodhahi Hingubhihi Pujai Roshadhibihi Pugai Rajapugaista Jambubhihi. Let's see those things. Kailasa Hill is also decorated with such trees as Kata, jackfruit, Julara, banyan trees, plakshas, negrodhas, and trees producing asafoetida. Hing was mentioned there. Also, there are trees of betel nuts and bhurjapatra, as well as rajapuga, blackberries, and similar other trees. So some we are familiar, jackfruit, banyan trees, and others we have to even look for the English translation. I have not, because there are so many varieties. I have not looked up those things, meanings in English. Then Karjuramrada, Kamradhaihi Priyala Madhukengudaihi Druma Jadi Piranyaischa Rajitam Venukijakaihi. That is, there are mango trees, Priyala, Madhuka, and Inguda. Besides these, there are other trees like thin bamboos, Kichaka, and varieties of other bamboo trees, all decorating the tract of Kailasa hill. कुमुदोत्पलकल्हारशतपत्रवनार्थिभिः नलिनीषु कलं कूजत् खगवृन्दोपशोभितं मृगैः शाखामृगैः क्रोडैर्मृगेन्द्रैर् शल्यैः कुजै खगवर शल्यैः कलं कूजत् गवयै शरमैर्व्याघ्रै रुरुभिर्महिषादिभिः. That is, let's see what those are. There are different kinds of lotus flowers, such as Kumuda, Utpala, and Shatapatra. That means Shatapatra, the 1,000 petaled lotuses. The forest appears to be a decorated garden, and the small lakes are full of various kinds of birds who whisper very sweetly. There are many kinds of other animals also, like deer, monkeys, boars, lions, rickshaws, shalyakas, forest cows, forest asses, tigers, small deer, buffalo, and many other animals who are fully enjoying their lives. Hare Krishna. Then, there we end, isn't it? Text 20. So, this is like such a description of spring or something. It's so beautiful. There are so many varieties of trees, flowers, birds. And so I was just remembering this time in my travel in India. I was in Delhi, and it was springtime. It was a very beautiful city. Delhi is so nicely decorated with flowers. The airport roads, every traffic circle, they have nicely, decorated with wonderful flowers in great patterns and all. So nicely, it was very satisfying to see the capital like that. Then we reached Singapore. And Singapore, we visited the Bayside Gardens. Oh my goodness, it was like a forest of flowers. It was like everywhere you looked, the flowers were, in full bloom and in innumerable bunches and at such heights. How they maintain that garden is something. So that was also very wonderful. So this time, I had a little bit of a sense of what spring. Krishna says, "I am of seasons. I am spring." It is so, a mad season, full of flowers everywhere. And so here we see a similar kind of atmosphere. When we have also seen and that how Lord Shiva blessed the Prachetas when they were going to perform their austerities. Lord Shiva blessed them and gave darshan. And then we remember the lake there. That lake was like the mind of a great sage. Mhm. And then it was full of lotuses, blue and red, that no water could be seen. So similar kind of atmosphere here also in Kailash. We will see more of more what to say, so enlivening, so intoxicating, the atmosphere itself. And when we come to description of Vaikuntha planets, when the Kumaras go there, that is in seventh canto. So and then of course in Vrindavan, what to speak of Vrindavan. So this Bhagavatam is full of such beauteous descriptions of such wonderful places. And yesterday, I watched on Indradimna Swami Maharaj's post on the web how he went to Kailash. And it's a very beautiful, because it gives a great video coverage of the whole trip. I mean, you have to go to Tibet, and from there, reach the mountains. And then, having arrived at that highest altitude, described as Kailash, I mean, we cannot see the picture that is given here. Because, and Maharaj saying, we need the eyes to see. So, the mountain in the video, it's said to be Kailash, that highest peak there. But we cannot see that kind of, that clearly like in here. Here we see nicely. So actually, we have to have our senses, our mind purified. Then only we will get to go to such elevated dhams and be able to, because it's all very subtle. Our soul should be able to journey those, and then our senses purified. Then we can see those kind of gardens and the denizens there, and the Lord's abode. So this is Kailash in the material world. Lord Shiva has his abode in the Vaikuntha planets, where Lord Sadashiva Tham is in the spiritual abode. So I think we have 4 minutes, and our Valli Mataji is here. Valli Mataji made this trip to Kailash, and she had shared some pictures and all with me sometime. Maybe she can add some or something of her experience and visiting Kailash. Thank you all so much for your patiently listening. Um, I'm sorry if I did not read that well so nicely. Hare Krishna. Uh, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much. So, I mean, yeah, it's nice description of Kailash.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
of Lord Shiva. I mean, I'm not sure if it is the same place, right? One with the Kailash that is there on the earthly planet. I mean,
Uh, I believe it is that one, that like if you watch Indradimna Swami's, they have to go. It seems there was a Manasarovar also. Because Lord Shiva, it seems on Kailash there was a water shortage for some time. So Lord Shiva requested Brahma to create a body of water, and that is Manasarovar, Maharaj was saying. And Lord Shiva took a bath there, and so there is a golden Shivalinga in that Mansarovar. So, I mean, it seemed like it is a real dham on earthly. It is up in the mountains, means we have very, I mean, it's very difficult, very rarefied atmosphere, we don't get enough oxygen there at that height and all that. You will see more of these, in the next few verses, how, um, I mean, it's not like we can. There is a trees like 800 miles tall. So how can we understand that kind? So it's like beyond our senses to be able to appreciate. It's worth watching. Indiradamna Swami's, it's a nice video. Kailash, visiting the abode of Lord Shiva. Bada Haridas Prabhu is also with him. It was nice to see that one. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So then we can end the call, Prabhu. Anybody else has anything? Valli Mataji is not there today, it seems. Hare Krishna. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Have a great day. Krishna conscious. Great day.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.